Ever wondered why your DIY projects don't turn out as expected? Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your measuring tape. You know, that sneaky little tool that always seems to have a mind of its own? One minute it's your best friend, the next it's your worst enemy. You measure twice, cut once, and still end up with a piece that's either too short or too long. And let's not even talk about those times when it snaps back like a viper. Ouch! You see, the measuring tape is a fickle creature. It's not just a simple piece of metal, it's a precision instrument that requires a gentle touch, a keen eye, and a bit of understanding. But don't worry, it's not as hard as it sounds. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be measuring like a pro. So is your measuring tape betraying you, or perhaps you just don't know how to use it right? Say hello to the measuring tape, your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you use it. Now let's dissect this little wonder. It's not rocket science, really. Just a strip of marked tape wound inside a compact case. But make no mistake, this humble tool holds the power to make or break your DIY projects. Here's a quick rundown of the parts. There's the blade, that's the actual tape part, marked with all the numbers. Then you have the hook, the little piece at the end that catches onto edges for easy measuring, and of course the case, the protective shell of this mighty tool. The measuring tape is a lot like a loyal pet. Feed it accurate measurements and it will deliver perfect results, but treat it carelessly and it might just bite back with a flawed piece of furniture or a lopsided shelf. So that's your measuring tape. Simple, right? Not so fast, my friend. Now let's dive into the art of measuring. Yes, you heard it right, it's an art. Just like any masterpiece, the perfect measure begins with a blank canvas. In our case, that's the surface you're measuring. Start by aligning the edge of your tape with the beginning point of what you want to measure. Hold that end in place with a confident grip like you're shaking hands with a long-lost friend. Then, with the grace of a ballet dancer, extend the tape to the end point. Keep it taut, no sagging please. A sagging tape is as useful as a chocolate teapot. Now behold the magic number that is your measurement. Remember, accuracy is key. It's not about near enough, it's about spot on. Mark it, note it, celebrate it. You've just mastered a crucial step in the DIY dance. There you have it, the art of measuring. It's not rocket science, but it's pretty darn close. So we've met the tape, we've learned the art, now it's time for a tale. This is the story of our dear friend, Mr. DIY Enthusiast, and his nemesis, the seemingly innocent measuring tape. Our friend decided to build a bookshelf. He diligently measured twice, cut once, and voila, a perfect bookshelf, or so he thought. As he placed his prized collection of vintage comics on the top shelf, the whole thing came tumbling down. Why? He misread the tape. Instead of inches, he read centimeters. A small mistake, a big disaster. Now, our friend could have blamed the tape, but let's be real here, the tape was just doing its job. The real culprit was the user, our dear friend, who mixed up inches and centimeters. So next time your DIY project turns into a DIY, remember the tape might be innocent. It's all about how you use it, or misuse it, as the case may be.